Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Chaotic Angle here, bringing it back to you guys with another Defiance video talking about the new lockbox changes that happened a little bit while ago, but I'm just covering them now, so you can yell at me in the comment section if you like. But right now, let's talk about some of the lockbox changes that actually ended up occurring a little while ago. So, of course, you can access any lockbox on any on any ranch on your map, such as Bloodbath Tributes, Iron Demon Ranch, blah blah blah, the Crater, and so forth. And you'll find this little lockbox located there like so, and then of course you can see that there are some new lockboxes within the overall lockbox haul. Now, some of these lockboxes you can only purchase with bits. These are the usually supply crates. They're mostly supply crates, and they're honestly not worth it in my opinion. So I just like to purchase the smaller lockboxes that you can actually be able to require with the keys that you can earn through arc forges, sieges, incursions, and so forth. Pretty much, you can basically get keys from basically anything. But anyway, as you can see here, they have the recruitment lockbox that you need 8 keys, 1000 script to get. It contains 2 uncommon, rare, or epic random weapons and shields. Also contains 1 consumable item or 20 arc forge, which is pretty good, I guess you can say. There's the expert lockbox, which is 24 keys, 2000 script, contains 3 uncommon or better random weapons and shields. Also contains 1 consumable item or up to 50 arc forge. Then you have the elite lockbox, which is 64 keys, 3000 script, contains 4 rare or better random weapons and shields. At least 1 item will be an epic or legendary. Also contains 1 consumable item or up to 100 arc forge. May contain a charge blade, may contain a bonus legendary jackpot item. I'm not too sure what the bonus legendary jackpot item is, but I assume it could be something pretty damn good. And I'm not too sure if you actually need the Castellan charge blade DLC in order to be able to use the charge blade that you may or may not obtain through this elite lockbox. So that's something that probably needs further investigation, but meanwhile I am not too sure about that statement. Next, you have the corporate espionage lockbox. This lockbox is a little different than the rest of the lockboxes, considering that you need 48 keys and a 1 million script in order to obtain. It contains 4 rare or better items, with a chance at one of the new corporate espionage outfits / headgear. At least 1 item will be an epic or legendary. All shields and weapons will have 1 or 3 synergies: Firewall, Wetworks, or the Way of the Change. Now, basically, I don't really know if this lockbox is worth it, because in all honesty, I've never gotten up to that much script before, so I haven't actually been able to obtain it myself. But it could be interesting. It could be a total waste. I honestly have no idea. But if you're one to purchase this lockbox, leave a comment down below and let me know how it is, and I might actually save up enough and actually purchase one myself. Who knows? And then, of course, I forgot to mention, you can also obtain keys through the lockboxes that you see here. You can get 10 keys for 1000 scrap and a 50,000 script. 5 keys, you get 50,000 scrap. Well, in order to get 5 keys, you have to spend 50,000 scrap, 25,000 script, and 1 key is 10,000 scrap, 5,000 script. Now, of course, you can get scrap from anything. Like I said, arc forges, sieges, whatever. You can also get scrap by demolishing your weapon, and that will also give you some form of scrap as well. It's not too hard to build up. But honestly, the best way to obtain keys is by running incursions, arcfuls, sieges, and so forth. Those are probably the best way in order to obtain some keys. But yeah, every lockbox that is located on every single ranch is going to be pretty much the same. It's like every supply vendor that you see, that's not a supply vendor, and I don't think that's a supply vendor here either. Jeez, can't talk. Anyway, they will be the same on every single ranch that you go to. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the lockbox changes. Not too much of a change, but it is a really good way of starting out the game in terms of being able to boost your ego level and whatnot by being able to attain some decent weapons pretty quickly throughout the game. Even now, personally, I still use the lockboxes in order to obtain some of my elite weapons as well. And what's nice about the new the new salvage matrix, you can actually do a lot of upgrades to a weapon in the sense of making it from a really crappy weapon into a really decent weapon or a really good weapon that will be able to carry you out through a lot of crap throughout this game. So basically, yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. There's not really too much more to say about the whole lot boxes and whatnot. I think this change is a lot better than what they had it before, so we'll see how well it works out in the future for us. I know for me it's been okay so far. I haven't really had much luck in terms of the lot bosses, but we will hopefully be able to change that very soon as I progress in the amount of keys I get. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. Oh, and one more thing. In order to raise your cap from 50 keys to 75 keys, as I have in, you can see it down below right here, right next to my script and right above my leveling bar, I have 16 out of 75 keys. In order to make this go from 50 keys, which you're usually locked at when you first start the game, to 75, you have to purchase a DLC. I'm not too sure on if it's any DLC or if it's a certain DLC. I know personally I purchased the Casting and Charge Blade DLC and I went from 50 keys to 75. So that is just me, but I'm pretty sure if you just purchase any DLC, it will lock it from 50 to 75. And then you'll be able to obtain the 64 lockbox keys. The 64 the elite lockbox, which requires 64 keys and 3,000 script, and that's really the lockbox you want to keep going for, because that's the lockbox that you'll get a lot of the weapons that you'll be using throughout the higher ego levels, or even the lower ones, depending on, I guess it really overall depends on your type of ego. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. My name's Gingle. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Later.